What's up, guys? It's Ignite here, and welcome to, it's Collect Showcase 2.0 technically, but what I'm going to be calling this series is Ignite's Angry Birds Collection. Because I thought, I'm not going to do another complete collection video, but I will do it in parts. I will do collection updates once I get all these episodes done. This episode is possibly the biggest episode of this, and also the first, and also probably the one probably most people want to see. My plush collection. Anyways, let's get into it. 5-inch red number 1. This is literally my first ever Angry Birds plush. I'm happy to still have this guy. Not gonna show him in the order I got him. I'm just gonna show you the order by the characters, how they were introduced in the game, I think, is how I'm gonna do this. Anyways, let's continue on. So, since I just brought out red, you can probably guess that what I'm gonna start out with is all my classic birds and classic pigs. 5-inch red number 2. 5-inch red number 3. And here's 5-inch red number 4. Boy, that's a lot of reds already. Mini red. Hearts red. Here is 8-inch red number 1. 8-inch red number 2. Fun fact, I actually, before I finally got my Terrence plush, 2012 when I first started, could never find Hal or Terrence. They were the hardest birds for me to find, and what I had to do is I used this guy as Terrence before I finally found the actual Terrence plush. Oh, there it is. And here's 8-inch red number 3. Finishing off these classic red birds, we have the slingshot red that came with a blanket. I do not own the blanket, but I do have this red. And as you know, I do use this red right here as my pogo stick bird in Hero's Quest as like an ongoing joke. Because it looks like this red's glued to a pogo stick. Anyways, that's all my classic reds. Let's get into the blues. Actually, change of plans. Let's just get into the rest of the flock, actually. Classic blue, old style blue number 1. Old style blue number 2. Old style blue number 3. This guy's a bit bigger, and I use this guy as Jim. Old style blue number 4. And new style blue number 1. And these 3 guys right here are my Jake, and Jim, as you know, from Collect Showcase, what I did the blues episode. There's blues, and then I have and now here's the 2 Chucks, old style Chuck and new style Chuck. Yep. Not gonna get to the backpack clips until later. So we went through the blues and bomb now. Blues and Chuck. Time to go on to bomb. Here is 5-inch bomb, and then I have an 8-inch bomb. Probably gonna have to move these guys soon. There are some taller plushes. They're probably gonna be coming into this lineup very soon. So let's get into the others. Matilda number 1. Matilda number 2. All these are 5-inch. And the classic Matilda and humble Matilda number 3. And I have 2 more Matildas, which are the Toy Factory Matilda and knockoff Matilda. Now let's get on to how. Wait a second. Hold on a second, guys. Anyways, here's my 2 Hals. I got open beak Hal and closed beak Hal, both 5-inch. I'm hoping to get V2. I might order a V2 Hal very soon to complete this trio of Hals. Yes, there is a V2 Hal. It's basically this one, but with the yellow ring around its beak. It's very rare in 5-inch, but 8-inch and any other size that's not a 5-inch, it's pretty common in. So basically, it's like this, but with a closed beak. Anyways, on to Terrence. 8-inch Terrence, 5-inch Terrence and 8-inch Terrence. And now, here come my two, I have two 5-inch bubbles. Blup. And blup. And the final member of the flock here, not gonna count silver because I don't have the official silver plush. I wish I did though, but it's so rare it's so rare. Of course, Stella. There's the original 2012 Stella, the 2014 Angry Birds Stella version of Stella, and the Toy Factory Stella. And I think I forgot. And before we get into the pigs, before we get into the pigs and others that were in this first group that I'm gonna do here, forgot Puffed Up Bubbles. There he is. So there's all the classic birds. Now on to the pigs. Okay, so now let's get on to the pigs. Minion Pig number 1, Minion Pig number 2. These are both 5-inch Minion Pigs. These are both 5-inch. And this guy is actually a king, my very first king pig, but he's missing his crown. He lost his crown a long time ago. I did not just cut it off just for that one episode of Hero's Quest, where you saw, the few episodes you've seen of Hero's Quest where either Maya or Shape, whoever it is, wears that crown. Or Patricia even. I've done that thing in the series. We got 8-inch Minion Pig here. And this guy, you guys probably know him as Nathan from Hero's Quest because this is actually the pig I use for Nathan. Most of the time you see him like that with his hat. But now that Nathan's gone, for now, that is. I don't know if he's coming back, but whatever you see this guy, he's not Nathan. He's gonna be another Minion Pig. Here is Foreign Pig. Or Mustache Pig, whatever you want to call him. Helmet Pig, right here. The leader of the bad piggies, King Smooth Cheeks. And I'm not including any Seasons pigs, but I'll include them later. And I've one last pig. Here he is, the 16-inch Minion Pig, or Big Bork, who I use as Big Bork from Angry Birds Space. Anyways, that's all the classic pigs. I know you were probably expecting quite a bit more, but this is all actually. So there's all the classic pigs. Let's move on to the birds from Angry Birds Stella. Okay, so before we get into Angry Birds Seasons, let's get into the I'm going to show off the birds from Angry Birds Stella. So here is Poppy. I actually kind of put some pink marker on her cheeks because she actually does have those pink marks on her cheeks in the game, but strangely it doesn't on the plush, but she did have the pink cheeks on her prototype, I believe. And here is Luca. Here is Willow, Dahlia, and finally the bad princess, aka the Golden Queen. Also known as the Golden Queen, Gale. I'm so fortunate to have all the Angry Birds Stella plushes. I would have shown off them with Stella. I would have showed off the Angry Birds Stella with them, but I just wanted to put all the Stellas together right here. So there's all of them. So that's all the birds from Angry Birds Stella. Now, let's show off all the plushes I have from Angry Birds Seasons. Santa Red number 1. This guy's quite a big fella, huh? Santa Red number 2. Santa Red number 3. Yep, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of Santa Reds, I know. Santa Bomb number 1. Santa Bomb number 2. Santa Bomb number 3. That's Santa Chuck Santa Chuck. Now, and then we have 2 Valentine's Day Matildas. Ruby. Santa Pig. We have 2 girl pigs. I don't have a name for the other one, but I do use, as you know, I do use one of these as here in Hero's Quest, and I call her Patricia. And now, here we have Frankenbaum, Wizard Chuck, an Easter Pig, also known as Hoppity Pig. Yep, well, that's what I call him. Baseball Red. Baseball Chuck. And finally, Baseball Bomb. Okay, that's all of Seasons. Oh my goodness. Now it's time to go out of this world with Angry Birds Space. Come on, focus camera. Focus. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Okay, so let's just get started on Angry Birds Space. I might go in a specific order if I can find Super Redbird. I don't have him laid off behind me. Here is Super Redbird. Now, here is Super Redbird, 5-inch. Here is Icebird, 5-inch as well. 5-inch Monster Bird, or Incredible Terrence, whatever you want to call him. This guy's actually a good stuffed toys. I think there are a few other good stuffed toys plushes in here, but I didn't show those off. Here is 5-inch Space Bomb number 1. I'm pretty sure there's a 5-inch Space Bomb number... Yep, there he is. 5-inch Space Bomb number 2. Here is Laserbird. Here is Lightning Blue number 1. Lightning Bird number 1. Or Lightning Blue number 1. Lightning Bird number 2. And Lightning Bird number 3. Before we get into the 8-inch versions of these guys, I have one more. I have a knockoff Firebomb Bird here. Interesting. I got this for Christmas. It was kind of interesting. Oh no, I forgot a pig. Oh no. I'll have to find him later, but I will probably show him at the end of the video if I find him. Here is knockoff Firebomb. So let's get into the bigger 8-inch space plushes. So let's get into the bigger space birds. We got 8-inch Space Red, 8-inch Icebird, 8-inch Incredible Terrence, 8-inch lightning bluebird, 8-inch laserbird, 8-inch fire bombird number 1. I forgot that's 8-inch laserbird number 1. 8-inch laserbird number 2. And 8-inch fire bomb number 2. And the final bird from the Angry Bird Space, from the Angry Bird Space plushes, is Icebird. It's a 12-inch Icebird to be exact. Surprisingly, I got this guy a long time ago, which back 2013, I actually did find him in a store. Did not order this guy online, but I did order the big pig online, or the big work, whatever you want to call him. Anyways, that is Icebird there. I mean, that's 12-inch Icebird, and this is all my space plushes. Before I get into these pigs, before I get into the next group of plushes, I forgot the pig I forgot is this guy, the Toy Factory Minion Pig. So now let's get into Angry Birds Rio. Here we go. So here we go with Angry Birds Rio. Here is Blue. Jewel number 1. Jewel number 2. These are both 8-inch. I remember the reason why I got an 8-inch blue is because originally I had an 8-inch Jewel. Could never find blue for some reason. And I have 2 8-inch Jewel. Anyways, there is a 5-inch Jewel. Unfortunately, she lost her flower, which is pretty unfortunate. Nigel, Pedro, Nico, whose hat is unfortunately coming loose. I'll fix that soon, possibly. The Marmoset. And it's not Maru, because Maru has a watch, or he's wearing a watch like a belt in the movie. I don't remember he was in the game, but he was wearing a belt. I mean, as a watch, and he was using it as a belt in the movie, in the Rio movie, which was funny. Anyways, here we got there is the red cage bird, also known as Reginald, as I call him. Here is the green cage bird, which I call Lime, and here's Charlie, who is the purple cage bird. Well, these are my names for them, of course. So that's all of Angry Birds Rio. Well, all the Angry Birds Rio plushes I own. Okay, I've moved over here mainly because this side is really getting full. I might possibly move some of these guys back, I might move that Bubbles right there, and Icebird back a bit. Anyways, let's go into a galaxy far, far away, and let's get into Angry Birds Star Wars. Here is Luke Skywalker. We also have Pilot Luke. Finally, I'm so happy to finally have a complete Star Wars collection, of course. Here is 5-inch Chewie number 1 and 5-inch Chewie number 2. Here is Chewie, which is the 8-inch Chewie. Here is Han Solo. The major reason why most try to get 8-inch for Terrence mostly is because Terrence is always bigger than the other birds, and I always and the 8-inch is the best way to replicate that, in my opinion, for a average collector, and not a guy who wants a totally in scale flock, though, which it would be ridiculous it would be ridiculously hard to get an in scale flock. But I'm not gonna say how to to get a in-scale flock because I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to get in-scale flock, but anyways, going off topic, here is Princess Leia, C-3PO, Darth Vader Pig, and oh, I almost forgot Obi-Wan Obi-Wan, and finally, the Stormtrooper. And that's all of Angry Birds Star Wars. So let's move on to the next section of plushes. Next up, we have the TCC plushes. Well, otherwise known as the plushes that were used in Angry Birds on the Run. So we got Red, Stella, Bluebird, and finally, Bubbles. I'm planning on trying to complete the whole TCC collection very soon, but it is going to be a bit tough because well, these aren't easy to get a hold on. I mean, shipping is on eBay. The prices are great, but shipping is really where it does it sometimes. Anyways, this is all of Angry Birds on the Run, or TCC Global Classic plushes. Let's get on to the next section of plushes now. Alright, so let's get on to the, this part of the next part of the collection. This is the second and last part before we move on to custom plushes. And after these last two sections, I have three more. I have a few more sections. I forgot. I don't just have two sections. I have a few sections. But anyways, let's get into the plushes I own from the first Angry Birds movie. Here is Commonwealth Movie 1 Red, which is a talkie one, or one of those. One of these guys still. Oh, actually, they don't talk anymore. I forgot. We got Spin Master Red, TCC Movie Red, the smaller Movie Red which I got from the Blu-ray combo pack, the special little bundle that was at Walmart back in 2016 that came with the Blu-ray, a copy of Angry Birds movie on Blu-ray, and a little red plush. Here is Movie Chuck, the Commonwealth one. He does still talk. And the Spin Master Movie Chuck. Huh? Seriously, where's the Spin Master Movie Chuck? Hold on, guys. Be right back. I found him. Here he is. Anyways, there's the Spin Master Movie Chuck. Commonwealth Movie Bomb. I don't think he talks anymore. Nope, he does not talk anymore. Spin Master Movie Bomb. Here is the talking pig from the movie. He still talks as well. Here is the TCC version of the movie pig. I call this guy Ross because he's smiling. Here is Leonard. Terrence, who is Spin Master, not Commonwealth, because Commonwealth never made a movie Terrence, unfortunately. Anyways, we got movie Mighty Eagle, who I don't know in the classic one, but I do know one more Mighty Eagle. Here we have this movie, all three of the movie blue. These are Actually, two of my 3 movie blues. I think I had one more, but I don't know where he is. Oh well. I mean, but you can see that I do have this movie blue right here, which is a keychain. I forgot about the Spin Master Minion Pig. And then we have Stella. Hey, stop it, Mighty. Stop falling over. Here is Matilda. And then I have Jazzwares Red, Jazzwares Chuck, Jazzwares Bomb number 1, Jazzwares Bomb number 2, and Jazzwares Leonard. And the final, and here's the final plushes from the Angry Birds Movie 1 I own. There is Riley, Vincent, oh, this is, Will, Samantha, Zoe, Ariana, and finally, Buddy. Those are all my Angry Birds Movie 1 plushes. Well, I put these guys in there, but these guys are counted as Movie 2, but these guys I put in here for in this bin for some reason, because my other Movie 2 plushes don't go with these guys because they are kind of special. So, anyways, let's get into Angry Birds Movie 2. Okay, guys. So now let's get into the plushes from the Angry Birds Movie 2. These are all made by White House Leisure, except for these 5 right here, all these Jazzwares plushes. Anyways, let's get into it. Red. This guy looks too chubby for my liking. I love the TCC one more. I don't even know why I bought this guy in the first place. Here is Leonard, Harvey, Zeta, Mighty Eagle or Ether, Silver, and then we have Eagle Heist Red, Eagle Heist Chuck, Eagle Heist Bomb, Eagle Heist Leonard, and Eagle Heist Silver. And, oh, I forgot someone. I forgot Courtney. There she is. So that's all the plushes from the Angry Birds Movie 2.
What is it?
Okay, guys, let's now get into backpack clips. And we're not gonna count the hatchlings because these hatchlings we already counted in the, we already showed off in the movie 1 section of the video. Anyways, red backpack clip number 1, red backpack clip number 2, red backpack clip number 3. This one has a red clip, the others have a black clip. Red backpack clip. And finally, red backpack clip number 4. Now that's all the reds from the backpack clips. We got Bluebird backpack clip number 1, which actually is has the pre-release tag, which is pretty cool. Bluebird backpack clip number 2, which has just a regular tag, not the pre-release, but that one has a pre-release for some reason. TCC Chuck, Commonwealth Chuck, and also these are all the red clip. Red is a Commonwealth, just to let you guys know. And then we have backpack clip bomb number 1. I don't know where number 2 is. If I can find it, I will show it in the video. But I'll possibly list off the plushes that aren't in this video at the end. Anyways, we got Hal, Minion Pig, King Pig, Icebird, Super Redbird, and finally, Laserbird. That's all the backpack clips. On now, it's time to get on to the next section. Anyways, guys, good news is I found my second bomb backpack clip. Anyways, let's get into my bean bags. Can't find red, but I did find Chuck and Bomb. And I'll also show the Christmas ornaments right now. Here is Bomb, and also here's Red. These guys are very... they're not talked about very much, unfortunately. Which is kind of sad. Anyways, let's get on to the final section of my official plushes. Well, the last two sections of my official plushes. Okay, let's get into the second to last section of the collection of the official plushes, that is, which are the Burger King plushes. Here we have Red, Chuck, there's Silver. Okay, fine. I'll open my bagged Silver. Oh, there she is over there. I have a Silver new in bag and which I have plans I already have plans to do something with the Silver. Anyways, let me go get the other Silver real quick. And here is the other Silver that is actually out of the package. And I did find the missing movie Bluebird from the movie 1 collection. Anyways, now that I found that Silver and that blue is finally here again, we have Burger King Blue number 1, Burger King Blue number 2, and Burger King Blue number 3. Yep. We got 2 Mighty Eagles for some odd reason. Matilda. Why do I have 2 Matildas out of the bags as well? And then there is Vincent, Bomb, and finally Stella. Those are all the Burger King plushes. Anyways, we're on the final section of plushes, of official plushes, but then I'm onto all the custom plushes I own. Anyways, let's get started. We got the final section of the collection is the flingers. You don't know? They are the little pencil toppers that you put on your pencil and you fling them. Or fuzzy feather toppers as they were called back in the days. So here is Red, Bluebird, Chuck, Bomb, who I actually ended up with 3 of for some reason. Two Matildas. 2 pigs. Minion pigs, to be exact. Here is Hal, who has the biggest beak on a flinger because his beak, of course, is long. Ruby, who is one of my least favorite. I'm not a big fan of the Ruby flinger. The rest of the flingers look fine, but Ruby, I don't know what it is, but I don't like her much. Those are all the classic flingers. Now let's get into space flingers. Here is Super Red. I have 3 of him. Laserbird. 2 Icebirds. 2 Lightning Birds. 2 Fire Bomb Birds. Monster Bird or Incredible Terrence. And finally, the elusive Frozen Pigs. The Frozen Minion and the Frozen King, who the king is not looking the best. His crown is all messed up. If you're wondering, how did I get these guys? These guys were only available in a 12-pack. Surprisingly, I found that exact 12-pack at a thrift shop, which is just crazy to think about. Anyways, that officially marks the end of my all the official plushes. Well, all the officials, and a few knockoff plushes. Now let's get into custom plush. Alright, guys. The count stands at 217. But 215 if you minus those two knockoffs I showed off. Anyways, let's start with the custom plushes. The first group of custom plushes is, of course, the Heroic Flock. So here's an 8-inch version of Hero. Here is a smaller version of Hero, which is the hero I use in Hero's Quest. Here is the overclocked version of Hero, which I actually did use in, I used it in Final Strike, which is the finale of Season 3. I'll show off two other versions of Hero I have in a few, but right now I might as well show the rest of the Heroics since I already have them right here. Here is Blue. The old version of Blue that I'm not going to use anymore because recently I made this Blue for Season 3's finale onwards. Also I used it in a split reality as well. Here is Rainbow. Vera. Shape. Lily. And, well, of course you saw I updated her eyes a while back because her eyes were fading. There's Isma, Indigo, and Quake. But don't forget about those two other versions of the hero I forgot to mention. Here is the other 8-inch hero. This one was made by Sean, while this one is made by Tiff. Well, Sean of the Man, and that was made by Tiffany, of course. And here is a hero keychain. Well, let's get on, and that's the Heroic Flock. Let's get on to the Elementals. Okay, so here we go with the Elementals. Here is Flame, Wave, Static, and finally, Rocky. All three of these were made by by Shaun of the Man. Rocky, I actually made Rocky. Not the best plush maker, but I keep trying. I mean, I'm not going to make that many plushes. I mean, it's kind of hard to make plushes. Well, a bit hard, that is. Anyways, let's get into the plushes I own from Tiffany's Adventures on Colorful Island. Well, actually, let's get into the custom plushes, the custom Angry Birds plushes, like the custom official characters. Oh no! Wait a second. I forgot a little someone from the Heroic Flock. I forgot Maya. How did I forget her? Now let's get into the official custom Angry Birds plushes I own. Well, the custom plushes of official Angry Birds characters. Sorry to bring your guys' attention back to the heroic flock again. But I also forgot Star. For some reason, I forgot Star. Oh my gosh. Now on to the official AB plushes, or the custom official AB plushes. Well, custom AB plushes, I should say. The rest are all OCs. Let's get into it. Okay, let's now get into the custom AB plushes I own. Here is Tony. Space Bubbles, or Atomic Bird. A Leonard keychain, or backpack clip. A felt keychain of red. Courtney. Silver. That's the classic one. Of course, that's a Courtney in classic style. That was based. I believe that was based off of a sprite that Kyle made a long time ago, or Kittycraft made a long time ago when the second movie was about to come out, and he did that for quite a few characters, including Silver and Gary, which I also got plushes of here. And the Silver looks pretty similar to the Reloaded Silver, actually. Anyways, we got a red backpack clip made by Tiffany. We got a Minion Pig, or a Ross. I like to call it Pig Ross. Here is this Minion Pig. Leonard. Toons Matilda. Will in classic style. A crownless Gale. Samantha in classic style. Movie Bubbles. Movie Hal. The Striped Bird, or Chip, as fans call him. Dream Blast / Bubble Trouble Stella. Ariana in classic style. Ollie in classic style. King Chef Pig in classic style. All these plushes were made by Tiff, and then we have 2 more plushes made by Shauna the Man, which are Chef Pig and Corporal Pig. And, well, that's all of the custom Angry Birds plushes I own. Well, all of the ones that aren't plushes of OCs, that is. Anyways, let's move on to the next section, which is going to be characters from Tiffany's Adventures on Colorful Island. Okay, guys, it's time for all of the characters that appeared in Tiffany's Adventures of Colorful Island. Let's get going. Or Tiffany's specials as well. There is Tiffany herself. Christmas Tiffany. Kyle, or Kittycraft. There is Mackenzie, number 1. Reindeer Mackenzie. Snowball. Oops, you fell. Desiree. Keep knocked out plushes, oh well. Ted. Snowball. A Mackenzie keychain. This Mackenzie number 2, which is a bit bigger than the first Mackenzie. Caitlin. Old Style Madison. New Style Madison. Tiffany herself as a keychain. a felt keychain of Tiffany, a keychain of Ipos. Here is the regular plush of Ipos. Brienne, who I did the voice of in Brienne's New Leaf. Sorry, I keep saying that whenever I mention her. Here is Enrique, Sarah, keychain. Here's the actual plush of Sarah. Here is Madison in her cat costume from the Nine of Shades. Quacky, Maddie, Bruce from Tiffany Engelbert's edition. That's also, I forgot, this is Vampire Snowball from the Nine of Shades. I forgot to mention that. That is Santa Enrique. I forgot about that as well, I think. There is Sky. Evil Cookie. Connor. Isabella. And finally, the huge Madison. I mean, look how big it is. It's bigger than my Tiffany plush. Anyways, that's all the Tiffany characters. That's all the Tiffany characters. Let's get on to the final section, which is other birds. Or other OCs. Anyways, let's get into the final section, which is other birds. Here we have Pearly. I also made this. I made these next few from scratch. And Jay, which if you don't know, that's Jaybird 76. Here is Sean, or Sean the Man, as you used to know him. He used to be an Angry Birds YouTuber. I don't know if he's coming back to Angry Birds. Here is Jan, who you've seen in Hero's Quest, of course, and he was a friend of mine as well. Don't know what's going on with him. Here is Zaya Star. And well, finally, this is the final bird. This is Katrina. I'm not gonna say anything about her. I can't really mention anything about this bird right here. And that officially concludes my collection. I'll be right back once I get the final count. Alright guys, I'm back. This is all my Angry Birds plushes. I'm missing the red beanbag, which is literally the only plush that wasn't shown in the video that I could not find for some reason. Anyways, the total count of plushes is 274. Wow. That's just crazy to think. I don't, not even counting the customs, I still have over 200 plushes. That is just crazy. Anyways, guys, hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And please stay tuned for more Ignites Angry Birds collection videos and other videos as well. Okay, guys. Bye.